Hey guys, this is Firebot. I'm Jalen,
I'm Hanifa. And I'm London.
and it's our project.
So, introduction to our project. Our team created Joe, a fire suppression robot, in order to prevent house fires when the owners are not home.
Our problem statement was, how could one put out a fire without being home or prevent a mass fire from spreading? Some research that we did was taking tests from a pressure sensor for our foam dispenser. So that's the numbers that you see on the side.
And we also did research into a gas sensor and a flame sensor in order for it to be able to detect different kinds of flames and fires.
So our first prototype really resembled a Roomba because that's like the only type of robot at home that we knew of. However, when we built it, we realized we wouldn't be able to like store a fire suppression can in there or have like arms shoot out. So that's when we moved on to prototype 1.2. It's more of a Lego like build so that we could have arms and the fire cans to be able to be stored on the inside.
And then our second prototype on the left is our prototype 2.1, which is just a mound for our fire extinguishers and how they would be mounted to the frame so they wouldn't fall off as it was going to go and put out a fire. And then 2.2 just shows how the tube would connect to the fire suppression foam so it would shoot out of the arms. And our third prototype, 3.1, was the full outer body of Joe and the cam placement for the arms and the inside like pusher to dispense the foam.
Our third prototype was like the final build of Joe, and it is a aluminum frame with the tubing being inserted through the arms, and it can move manually, and there are holes that have been cut out for the tube.
Our fourth prototype, 4.1, is the head for Joe, which will just have all of our sensors, and then it also has our names engraved and Firebot engraved.
And our prototype 4.2 is the wheel design. So it'll go underneath the frame of Joe. And so now it will be able to move back and forth and turn so Joe can move wherever he'd like. And now it interacts with the gas sensors. So if they detect a certain amount of gas or anything, then the wheels will move.
And this is our on-shape work. The farthest picture on the left is the outer body of Joe, and then the middle picture is the cam mechanism that we're using to move his arms up and down, and the picture on the right is the suppressor, which will shoot out the foam.
Okay, so for code, we used Arduino, and the code you see on the left is for the flame sensor. And so all that's basically doing is setting a value for the flame and just alerting the user when a flame is detected. And the code you see on the right is for the gas sensor. And so all that is showing you is when it detects a certain threshold of carbon dioxide or butane or anything like that, it'll alert the user.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And we can't wait for you guys to see Joe move around.